Hey everyone, Fallen Juggler Angel here, and earlier today I did some questions with my grandma. There were questions for her, and so, I got to thinking, how about I just do some questions too? Because, why not? So, this is going to be 25 questions. I just found some random questions for myself, I guess. So you guys can get to know about me, I guess, more. Whatever. Anyways. Number one asks, what is my full name? So some of you already know my full name. If you don't, my full name is Anastasia Marie Curtis. I'm okay with telling my full name. It's just me. So, number two, my zodiac sign. My zodiac sign is a Leo. I am a Leo. My birthday is August 22nd. So, I think it's the last day. I don't remember. I think it's the last day of the Leo that my birthday is on. So like I'm barely a Leo. Number three. Who is my best friend? So some of you may have seen her in my other videos, but her name is Beth. Beth has always been there for me. She's the best. I love her. So yeah, Beth is my best friend. Sorry, I'm talking a lot and I talk really fast. I'm like really hyper today. I have no idea why. I am in a good mood, so sorry if I'm too much for you. Number four, how do you feel right now? Well, I kind of just explained. I'm in a really good mood and everything. I'm really happy, hyper. So lately I have been depressed and everything. So today is actually a really good day, and it's like one of my first times, um, uh, one of my first times actually being happy for a while and, stuff. So, yeah. My hair is, like, everywhere. Like, it's all frizzy. I don't know why. It's just, ugh. It kind of bothers me. I'm not trying to, like, make myself look good for you guys. It's just, it bothers me. I don't know. It's just like when there's certain things sometimes you're like, oh, I gotta take it off, like for instance, like when string gets on someone, you see, you're like, I gotta take it off, but you don't want to touch that person. It's just kind of awkward. So again, I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. So next question, number five, my current relationship. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, I am actually engaged to my fiance Brian. So there you go. Now you guys know. Number six, what's my favorite movie? Oh, I have so many favorite movies. I don't like when people ask me. Like, I hate when people ask me like, "What's your favorite movie?" It's like I like all of them. Oh, that's a hard question. My favorite movie. I mean, I have so many, but I just can't just pick one. It's hard for me to pick one. Um, I will say it's a movie I love, but I really, really hate. But it's called The Odd Life of Timothy Green. I hate it because it makes me cry, and I don't like movies that make me cry. I hate it. Ugh. Get emotional. But I do love that movie very much. So it's more of like I love it, but I hate it. Anyways, it just fills me up with so many emotions. If you haven't seen it, I guarantee you will cry if you watch it. So, number seven. Excuse me. How tall are you? I am 5'4". My goodness, like my stomach and like chest is getting all rumbly. That's weird. Anyway, sorry. I am 5'4". I I feel like I'm short. Um, I'm actually 5'4" is actually the average height of an average woman. So I I guess I'm average. But I always feel really short because I am the oldest sibling, and my brother is the youngest sibling, but he's 15 and he's like 6'4", 6'3", and so like he's up here and I'm like way down here. I'm like literally like my top of my head goes like to his shoulder. Like that is just. And my sister, the middle child, she's taller than me too. It's just not fair. It's not fair at all. Anyways, and my brother likes to tease me, so I guess I'm like a little bit secured. Oh, how do you say? Gosh, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Self-conscious about my height, I guess. So, okay, number 8, my favorite song. So I like to listen to a lot of new songs, especially on YouTube, or if I hear a new song on radio, I might like it. So there's been a few songs that I've really liked. I mean, they're hard to pick, but they're like really songs that I really really like. They're becoming my favorites. But one of them is Swish Swish by Katy Perry. Another one, I don't remember who it's by, but it's called New Rules. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not have. And then the last one I like is I think it's by Alan Walker. I think his or her name, whatever. But it's called Alone. I don't really know if that's like a newer one, but I just recently heard it, so I really like it. Anyways, you guys should check out those songs. They're pretty good. Um, Number 9, 3 things that I love. 3 things that I love. Let's see. Well, I love my owls. I'm like addicted to owls, and some of you don't know I have an owl tattoo. Owl tattoo. So I love owls. I have an obsession of them. It's ridiculous how much I like them. I used to have more around my room and everything, but I'm going to be moving around in December or November, so I had to put some up for storage until I get to my new house. Anyways, 2 more things I love. Let's see. I love my family and friends. I'm not going to just pick one because that's just unfair, and I do like them all equally. I love them all. So, number 10, 3 things that upset me. 3 things that upset me. Bullying. I don't like bullying. I've been through it. I hate it. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was a bully at a time. Um, it was more of middle school. I never really was in high school, but it was more in middle school because, to me, I bully people. I guess a little bit just because I felt like I would fit in more, I guess, at that time. It's kind of stupid now that I say it, and I regret hurting those people that I did bully. But a lot of those people that I did bully, we are now friends, and I, have apologized, and so I think we're on good terms. Well, most of them. But yeah, that's why I'm. 2 other things I'm upset about that makes me upset. Um, I don't want to take this the wrong way, and I hope you guys don't take this the wrong way. But there are certain people, like certain teens, who end up getting pregnant, and they don't have a job, and they don't have any of this, and they're not even trying. And I'm sitting here like, how can you raise a child if you can't even take care of yourself? I mean, why would you have to put that on your parents or your grandparents, whoever you live with? I mean, why? I don't understand. But anyways, that's just one thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not against, that kind of stuff. I just feel like if you're not ready, then you need to there's other choices, okay? That's just my opinion, though, guys. I mean, there are some people who do straighten up and they do get a job and they get their own house, and I'm really happy about those people. But there are certain people out just that it's just not going to work for them, and they're going to make their kids' life miserable. You know, I mean, if I had a kid, I would want the best for them, and I'm pretty sure anyone else would probably be the same. Um, One other thing that upsets me, I hate hearing how we have all of this negative news. I mean, not including the weather. I'm not including the weather. I'm including like, all this Donald Trump stuff. But like, Donald Trump is a huge thing that upsets me because I feel like just because I know he's president, but he hasn't really at all completed anything since he's been president. I feel like he hasn't accomplished anything. We haven't. It just seems like everything's getting worse. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like anytime a president becomes, anyone becomes a president, things are gonna get worse for certain things. But I feel like we are the worst ever now, and I feel like he's not doing anything for us, to help us, to guide us. He's not being a guide in an appropriate way. He's kind of just, Twitter this and Twitter that. And, a lot of these things, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that he tweets and, uses Twitter to communicate with us and all this other stuff. What I don't think is appropriate is when he tweets out these different things that should be kept between him and the office. There's certain things that should not be tweeted. Like a lot of the stuff with North Korea and stuff, I just feel like that is very, very inappropriate. Um, but I'm not saying that tweeting is inappropriate. I'm just saying the things he tweets is inappropriate. For a president, anyways. Um, I'm kind of trying to look past the racist part of him and, that other part of him, I'm trying to look past that. But, when he got into president, when he became the president, my gosh, I don't think he realized what he was getting himself into. I feel like he was like, oh, okay, I can run this like a business because I run a huge business, I can run it. Well, I think it kind of just struck him like, I don't think he was very prepared at all. Even though a lot of people say he was, I could tell he wasn't. Um, you can't run a country like a business. We are not a business. We are people. You know, this is a country. And, now, I mean, before, don't get me wrong, but before, we still have our own kind attacking our own kind. But it seems like it's becoming worse now. And, I mean, you hear all this crap. I mean, basically, Donald Trump becoming president is drama. All of it is drama, and I do not like it. And the reason is because I left all that drama at high school. I don't want our president becoming, dramatic. And then I also worry because a lot of these people, younger people, like little kids, they want to become a president, and they're going to look up to the president saying, okay, that's how you're supposed to be a president. I want to be a president. And then they're going to grow up acting stupid in whatever he's doing. It's ridiculous. And then seeing the world it is now, I'd be afraid of my kid going out into a world like that. I mean, I just, America is supposed to be home of the free, and I don't feel like we're free. I feel like everyone, every race, every color, everyone, not just any one person specific, but I think everyone, I feel like I imagine us in chains and shackles, and I'm sorry, but I do. Like mentally, emotionally, physically, I just feel that way. Just because, of everything going on. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm half Mexican, and a lot of the things that are going on with the Mexicans and stuff, it upsets me because those are part of my people. And it's just stupid to me. I'm sorry, but it is. Anyways, moving on from that. Number 11, 3 things that make me happy. Of course, my fiance Brian, because he makes me happy, because he's my only fiance, and of course he's gonna be my only fiance. I don't do that stuff, but I love him to death, and he makes me happy. I mean, I could be really sad, crying and everything, and he always like, "Hey, Anna," just all so fun and everything, and he's a good guy. And Brian, if you're watching this, hi, because he watches all my videos, and I love it. Thank you, Brian. Anyways, 2 other things that make me happy. Let's see. I was talking about how, there's so much negative news and stuff, but there'll be time and time you see a positive thing on the news, even if it's just a small thing. Just the smallest things make me happy, the positive things, because, you get more of those little smaller things, and it's going to build up to be one great, huge thing. And I love it. I love the positivity. I mean, you hear about these different people, soldiers coming home to their families, and oh my gosh, this person, you know, is cancer free, and I would love to hear more of that stuff, or how this cop and civilian became friends, and all this stuff. I love it. I just don't like the negative stuff, and I think we tend to look at the negative because that's what the reporters and the journalists want us to see. They want us to see this negative stuff that we forget to see the positive. And I try to focus on the positive because I don't want to miss a single thing. And it's pretty easy to miss positive things nowadays. Um, One other thing that makes me happy is, thing going on with FBI and juggalos. We are not a gang, okay? You can't just blame one person's action on billions or how many juggalos or whatever there are. I mean, you can't just blame that. It's just wrong. That's like saying... Houdini! Sorry, that was my phone. I apologize. That's just saying, like... Let's see. I can't even think of anything. My mind is, like, everywhere right now. Anyways, let me continue. I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, juggalos. What makes me happy about it is that there are actually people who are juggalos or juggalettes, and they stand up. They want to be heard because, we aren't gangs. I mean, we aren't. What did we do? I mean, and then they say that we're friends with the Crips and we're friends with the Blood, but you gotta realize that the Bloods and the Crips are enemies, and that would not work out. The FBI is going to target anyone else. I mean, they're going to target anyone they can get a hand of, or whatever the word is, okay? That's just saying, like, oh, anyone who's a fan of Miley Cyrus, they're going to be gang members. That's exactly what it's saying. But, it's stupid. You can't. So it's kind of like, okay, whoever voted for Trump is a gang member. Oh, whoever likes Van Diesel, oh, he's a gang member. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. You're judging us, What happened to, oh, it makes me so angry to even think about it. Um, I guess I'm caught up into it because it makes me mad because it's part of who I am. I am a juggler. I am proud of it. And it's very upsetting when I know my grandma doesn't like all that stuff. Anytime I bring up ICP with my grandma, just to have a conversation and let her know what's going on, or to help her understand better. She doesn't want to hear any of it because, oh, they're disgusting. I don't want to hear any of it. The government's gonna come find you, Anna, and take you. She does say that stuff because it's just stupid. I'm treated different differently a lot of times in my family because I wear all this ICP stuff. It's like, wow, Anna, really, you're going to support a gang? Well, it's not a gang. It's music. It's family. You guys understand? I mean, yeah, I have some friends that don't like ICP, but they still support me because they know, too, that it's not a gang. I mean, come on, people, grow up. We're acting childish. And, we are trying to explain to you guys that we are not a gang, but, the FBI keeps showing this stupid fake evidence that they literally grabbed up their butt and then just wrote it down and said, oh, okay, this is why they are a gang, because they do this, 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 because they have tattoos, because they have the whoop whoop call. You look at other people that like different other music, such as Eminem, okay? Eminem. You see a lot of people with, like, maybe Eminem, or Black Veil Brides or whatever, tattoos because they like that. That's what they like. And then you see them saying, different words that they say or whatever, kind of like how we have our whoop whoop. And it's stupid. Kind of like Michael Jackson when he goes, ow, or hee hee. It's no different. It really is no different. It's ridiculous, guys. It is. Anyways, but it does make me happy that we have juggalos and juggalettes that do stand our ground, that we do stand up, and we do say this is not acceptable. And that's what makes me happy because it helps me see how strong we still are. I feel like as long as we still have at least one person standing, we are doing good. As long as we have one person standing, that's all we need. Because one flame can start a fire, so that one person can make a difference. Anyways, Jesus. um, Number 12, my favorite food. My favorite food would probably have to be my grandma's homemade chicken noodle soup. It's so good. I've liked it ever since I was a little girl, and it's especially when it's coming winter now. It's like, oh, chicken noodle soup, yeah. So, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Number 13, my celebrity crush. I like Johnny Depp. Okay, he's like 56. I don't know. He's like in his 50s. I know that. But man, he is hot. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but he is good looking. And Brian's probably like, here she goes talking about Johnny Depp again. I do talk about Johnny Depp a lot, but he is hot. I mean, he's 50 and look how damn hot he looks. My God. That's just, hormones raging. Number 14. How many tattoos or piercings do you have? I have one tattoo, which I already showed you, the owl. I used to have my ears pierced. But the place that I got mine at Walmart, and what happened was I got allergic to the silver, and they started scarring up, so I can't wear earrings anymore, so oh well. Let's see. Number 15. My turn-ons. Okay. So, since we're talking about that, okay. I'm gonna say I have a fetish. And I'm not sure if anyone else has it, but I have a fetish of guys in leather pants. I don't know what it is about it. It just makes me so happy. Kind of like Axl Rose or The Slash. Or it's just like, I want to go back to the 80s because I knew a lot of those rock bands did. My God. Okay. Brian's probably like, Anna, shut up. I'm sorry, Brian, but I have to do this and I have to speak my mind, and it's just truthful. But yeah, I mean, you could be the ugliest guy in the world and wear leather pants, and I think you look fucking hot. I'm sorry, it's just the fact. Number 16, number 16, my turnoffs. I have so many. That I just don't know which one to say. Um, hmm, hmm. It's like you have so many. You know you have so many, but you can't just pick one. I mean, one of my turnoffs would probably be. I'm not really sure if this is considered as a turnoff, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Um, you know how people have foot fetishes? I'm not really into it. I mean, if you have a foot fetish, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you. That's your opinion. I support you in that, whatever. But, I'm not really into that. So it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna leave now. I just, I don't really care for that. Anyways, number 17, scary movies or happy endings. I rather watch a movie that's scary. I love scary movies. Probably one of my favorite scary. It's not really scary to me, but it's Friday the 13th. I don't know if you guys can see, but right there, that's a little Jason right there. He's so cute, adorable. I love like a lot of the Freddy Krueger movies. I mean, they're not really scary. A real actual scary movie that I can't even look at a lot of times. If anyone has watched Rest Stop, there comes a part where I'm not gonna ruin you guys. I mean, if you guys want to check it out, just I'm not gonna tell you, but it's kind of disturbing. So I'm just like, not. I'll literally look away on certain parts. I'm like, oh no 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 no. I told Brian about it one time, and we watched it together, and he saw it, and he's like, I can't watch this either. So he was the same way with me on that one. Number 18. Computer or television? I don't really watch television very much because of all this negative crap, and not just that. I used to watch Cartoon Network a lot, but then or Nickelodeon and all that stuff, and it's just like they have stupid shows on. It's not the good stuff anymore. I guess I just grew up in the 90s, so I don't watch television. I rather watch computer because then you can watch some other stuff like Hey Arnold or whatever on it, and especially on YouTube they have like live streaming of SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob, and of other things, that. So yeah. Number 19, my favorite perfume. I don't know the name of it, but I have it. So hold on. It's called Fallen Vixen. Woo, Fallen Vixen. Oh, I'm not sure if uh, it's called Fallen Vixen, anyways. But it's by Rue 21, and it's like one of the best smelling ones. Spread on me now. It smells so good. I don't know. It's just it's expensive. It is expensive, but it's one of my favorite smells. So I had to rub it in. I think I got a little too much, but it's okay. Number 20. When was the last time you cried? Actually, it wasn't too long ago that I cried. And the reason is because a lot of the times when I see like, these weather stories, like the hurricanes or whatever, they'll talk to some people about, survivors who, went through it. And I just, me personally going through a tornado, I can only imagine what a hurricane is and what a hurricane is like going through it. And it just breaks my heart because, I mean, I'm from Joplin, Missouri, and I went through the Joplin EF5 tornado. I actually used to live by the high school, and so I understand how it is. And even to this day, it still affects me. And so I just kind of I sympathize, empathy, sympathize, whatever. I don't know which one's which. Wow. But it makes me cry and it makes me sad and it breaks my heart to see people like that. Number 21. Can you cook? Well, funny story. I don't really cook. I can't cook worth a crap. Um, I did though. I have a video on my channel somewhere. It's somewhere. Okay, I don't remember what playlist, but I did make Kool-Aid eggs, and it was the best. I loved Kool-Aid eggs. But cooking, I don't really cook that much. I can't really. I mean, even excuse me, 2 days ago, I actually was making eggs and I burnt them. So I can't cook. I'm sorry if your guy expects me to cook for you. I can't. Okay, it's just that bad. I'm sorry, Brian. I can't cook. I can cook cereal, but you don't really cook. You just put it in a bowl. I'm sorry. Okay, you're just gonna deal with it. You go out to eat in McDonald's and stuff. Okay. Anyways, number 22. Do you speak any other language? I can speak some Spanish, not a whole lot, but not really though. I don't really speak any other language unless it's English, but unless it's like a language I make up. Like I don't know what kind of language, just a random language like codes or something if I do with a friend or whatever, but yeah. Number 23. Do you miss anyone right now? Okay, this can go both ways because it could mean someone that has passed away or someone that is just far away. So if it's someone that is far away, I miss well, he's not really far away. He's really not. It's in the same state or whatever, but I miss Brian, my fiance. But we will be moving in together pretty soon, so really excited about that. And someone who has died, I do miss my friend RJ. Um, I do get emotional about it still. Um, he got shot on accident. It ricocheted, a bullet did, and he died actually this year in March. So it's kind of hard. So that's one thing I miss. Um, Favorite TV show? I like Live PD. So if anyone knows what Live PD is, it's on every Friday and Saturday night, and I love it, and it's live, and it's just the best. I love it. I don't miss a single episode. It's true, I don't. Um, Number 25. What is your favorite color? Okay, a simple one to stop on. Favorite color is yellow. It's bright, it's happy. I love yellow. It used to be purple, but I don't know. I guess purple just wasn't my thing after a while. But so, yeah, it's been yellow for a while. Anyways, that's all I have for today. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk. So I'm going to get off. My voice is kind of going away. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Or whenever. Bye-bye. Love you all. Peace out.